I'm a joint surgeon. I've operated on over 12,000 seniors in my career. And I can tell you this, the world's most common healthy exercise is silently destroying millions of knees, hips, and spines after 60. For decades, we were told that walking is the best form of exercise, that protects your heart, strengthens your legs, and keeps you mobile for life. But in operating rooms around the world, we're seeing the opposite. Seniors who walk daily, even those doing 10,000 steps a day, are showing up with fractured knees, inflamed joints, and cartilage damage so severe that their bones grind together like sandpaper. You've been sold a myth, and it's a profitable one. The global walking, fitness, and wearable market is worth $300 billion a year. Shoe brands, tracker companies, and pharmaceutical giants profit every time you believe that walking alone will save your health. The truth. There are only 5 forms of movement, proven by orthopedic and vascular science to rebuild strength, protect your joints, and extend mobility decades longer. From the thousands of exercise types that exist, strength, balance, endurance, flexibility, only 5 specific surgeon-approved. Movements are clinically shown to reverse muscle loss, improve circulation, and reduce fracture risk by over 40%. In this video, we will reveal the 5 surgeon-approved exercises that outperform walking, rebuild your joints, and fight muscle loss faster than any medication or treadmill ever could. And stick around because number 2 is the most shocking of all. It's a movement so simple that hospitals in Japan now use it to restore leg power in seniors recovering from surgery, 40% faster than physical therapy. All studies and verified hospital data are cited in the description below, sourced directly from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and international orthopedic journals. Before we dive in, here's a quick question. Where are you watching from and how many minutes a day you walk or exercise? We're reading every single comment tonight. Seriously, everyone. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 5. The first exercise that orthopedic surgeons say is safer than walking, strengthens twice as many muscles, and protects your knees for life. Number 5. Wall push-ups with progressive resistance. Most people think push-ups are just for young athletes or military training, but the wall push-up is quite possibly the most underestimated exercise for seniors that exist today. When researchers at the American College of Sports Medicine studied upper body strength in adults over 60, they found that those who performed modified push-ups 3 times per week increased their functional strength by 34% in just 8 weeks compared to only 7% in the walking-only group. The beauty of wall push-ups is that they work multiple muscle groups simultaneously, including your chest, shoulders, triceps, and most importantly, your core stabilizing muscles that prevent falls. Your upper body strength directly correlates with your ability to catch yourself when you trip, push yourself up from a chair, or carry groceries without strain. The exercise works by creating resistance against gravity while keeping your body in a safe, controlled position that virtually eliminates injury risk. Starting position matters enormously here. Stand about arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat against it at shoulder height and shoulder width apart. Then lean forward until your nose nearly touches the wall before pushing back to the starting position. The key is maintaining a straight line from your head to your heels, engaging your core throughout the movement. As you get stronger, you can increase the difficulty by stepping further from the wall, which increases the angle and therefore the resistance. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that maintaining upper body strength after 60 reduces the risk of rotator cuff injuries by 41%, which is crucial because these injuries often lead to a cascade of mobility problems. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher, couldn't open pickle jars anymore until she started doing wall push-ups daily, and within a month, she was opening them with ease. The exercise also improves bone density in your arms and shoulders, areas particularly vulnerable to osteoporosis, with studies showing a 2.8% increase in bone mineral density after 6 months of regular practice. Your muscles need this specific type of resistance training because walking primarily works your lower body, leaving your upper half to weaken progressively with age. This weakness is why so many seniors struggle with daily activities, like reaching overhead cabinets or pushing open heavy doors. The transition from walking to targeted resistance training can feel intimidating, but these next exercises build on each other perfectly. Number 4, chair squats with controlled tempo. The chair squat might be the single most functional exercise you can do after 60, directly translating to the movement you perform dozens of times daily without thinking about it. A comprehensive study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who performed chair squats regularly improved their sit-to-stand time by 43%, and reduced their risk of mobility, disability by 38% over 2 years. This isn't just about leg strength, although that's certainly important. Chair squats engage your entire posterior chain, including your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back muscles, while simultaneously training your balance and proprioception, which is your body's ability to know where it is in space. The quadriceps muscles in the front of your thighs lose mass faster than almost any other muscle group as you age, declining by up to 40% between ages 50 and 80 if left untrained. This dramatic loss explains why so many seniors struggle to get up from low chairs or toilets without using their arms for assistance. The chair squat specifically targets these muscles while providing a safety net that makes the exercise accessible to almost everyone. To perform it correctly, start by sitting at the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet hip-width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Cross your arms over your chest to prevent using them for momentum. Then stand up by pushing through your heels while keeping your chest up and spine neutral. The magic happens in the lowering phase where you control your descent back to the chair over 3 to 4 seconds, which maximizes muscle engagement and builds strength faster than quick, bouncy movements. This controlled tempo, called eccentric training, has been shown to increase muscle mass 10% more effectively than standard speed exercises in older adults. Studies from the National Institute on Aging demonstrate that eccentric training also produces less cardiovascular stress, making it ideal for seniors with heart concerns. Robert, a 71-year-old grandfather, went from needing help getting out of his recliner to playing on the floor with his grandkids after 3 months of daily chair squats. The exercise strengthens the exact muscles you use every time you stand up, sit down, climb stairs, or get in and out of a car. Your independence literally depends on these muscles remaining strong enough to lift and lower your body weight repeatedly throughout the day. Beyond the physical benefits, research shows that improved lower body strength correlates with better cognitive function, possibly because the increased blood flow to the brain during these exercises promotes neuroplasticity. The fear of falling often creates a vicious cycle where seniors move less, get weaker, and become more likely to fall. But this next exercise directly addresses that fear. Number 3, single leg stands with progressive challenges. Balance might seem like something you either have or you don't, but the truth is it's a skill that can be dramatically improved at any age with the right training. Research from the Mayo Clinic revealed that the ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds after age 70 is associated with a 50% reduction in all-cause mortality over the next 7 years. Your ability to balance on one leg is literally a predictor of how long you'll live and, more importantly, how well you'll live. The single leg stand works by challenging 3 critical systems simultaneously: your vestibular system in your inner ear, your visual system, and your proprioceptive system in your muscles and joints. When you practice this exercise regularly, you're essentially recalibrating these systems to work together more efficiently, which translates to better balance in every aspect of daily life. Your ankle muscles, particularly the small stabilizing muscles that prevent rolls and sprains, get stronger with each practice session. These muscles atrophy rapidly with age and lack of use, but they respond remarkably well to targeted training, even in people over 80. Begin by standing near a sturdy surface like a kitchen counter. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground and hold for 10 seconds. As this becomes easy, progress to closing your eyes, turning your head side to side, or standing on a soft surface like a pillow. Each progression challenges your balance system in a new way, forcing adaptation and improvement. A study in the British Medical Journal found that seniors who practiced single leg stands for just 5 minutes daily reduced their fall risk by 36% and improved their walking speed by 12%. The walking speed improvement is particularly important because gait speed is considered the 6th vital sign in geriatric medicine, predicting everything from cognitive decline to cardiovascular events. Dorothy, a 74-year-old who had stopped going out after a minor fall, regained her confidence completely after 6 weeks of balance training and now leads hiking groups. The improved posture doesn't just prevent falls, it literally helps you breathe better by giving your lungs more room to expand, with studies showing a 23% improvement in vital lung capacity. George, a 69-year-old accountant, went from barely being able to stand straight to having people comment on his youthful posture after just 2 months of resistance band training. The exercise also strengthens your grip, which might seem unrelated, but is actually one of the strongest predictors of overall health and longevity in older adults. Your back muscles connect to nearly every movement you make, from reaching for groceries to maintaining balance while walking on uneven surfaces. The cascade effect of improved posture impacts everything from confidence to energy levels. But the number one exercise on this list takes all these benefits to an entirely different level. Number 1, Tai Chi movement patterns for neural rewiring. Here's the exercise that changes everything we thought we knew about aging and physical decline. When Harvard Medical School researchers studied 200 seniors over 5 years, they discovered that those who practiced Tai Chi for just 20 minutes 3 times per week reduced their fall risk by an astounding 47%, outperforming every other intervention, including strength training, balance work, and walking combined. But that's just the beginning of what makes Tai Chi the ultimate exercise. For people over 60, this ancient practice doesn't just strengthen muscles or improve balance. It literally rewires your brain's motor control patterns, creating new neural pathways that make movement more efficient and automatic. Brain scans of regular Tai Chi practitioners show increased gray matter volume in the motor cortex, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex, areas responsible for movement, memory, and executive function. The slow-flowing movements require constant weight shifting, rotation, and coordination between upper and lower body, challenging your nervous system in ways that no other exercise can match. The neurological benefits extend beyond balance with brain imaging studies, showing increased gray matter in regions associated with spatial awareness and coordination. Your brain literally grows new connections when you challenge your balance regularly, proving that neuroplasticity continues well into later years. The fear of falling makes many seniors limit their activities, but avoiding challenges actually accelerates decline, which is why this next exercise is so crucial for maintaining coordination. Number 2, resistance band rows for posture and back strength. That forward hunch posture you see in so many older adults isn't just about appearance. It's a serious medical condition called kyphosis that affects breathing, digestion, and balance while increasing fall risk by up to 45%. A landmark study from UCLA found that seniors with excessive forward posture were 347 times more likely to require assistance with daily activities and had mortality rates 44% higher than those with normal posture. The resistance band row directly combats this by strengthening the rhomboids, middle trapezius, and rear deltoids, the exact muscles that pull your shoulders back and keep your spine aligned. Unlike walking, which does virtually nothing for these postural muscles, resistance band training provides the specific pulling motion your back needs to counteract years of forward activities like driving, cooking, and computer work. Your back muscles are fighting a constant battle against gravity and habit patterns that pull you forward, and without targeted exercise, they inevitably lose. The beauty of resistance bands is that they provide variable resistance, meaning the exercise gets harder as you pull further, perfectly matching your muscle strength curve. This type of resistance has been shown to produce strength gains, 27% faster than traditional weights in older populations while being much safer for joints and connective tissues. To perform the exercise, secure a resistance band at chest height. Step back until there's tension, and pull the handles to your ribs while squeezing your shoulder blades together. The key is imagining you're trying to crack a walnut between your shoulder blades, which ensures you're targeting the right muscles rather than just using your arms. Research published in the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation found that seniors who performed resistance band exercises 3 times weekly improved their posture measurements by an average of 3.2 inches and reduced their chronic back pain by 58%. Unlike the repetitive nature of walking, every Tai Chi movement is slightly different, forcing your brain to stay engaged and adaptive. Studies show that this constant variation is what triggers neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections and pathways, even in advanced age. The meditative aspect reduces cortisol levels by up to 31%, which is crucial because chronic stress accelerates muscle loss and cognitive decline. Your body's stress response system, designed for short-term threats, becomes chronically activated with age, breaking down tissue and suppressing immune function. Tai Chi interrupts this cycle through its combination of gentle movement and focused breathing, activating the parasympathetic nervous system and promoting healing, rather than breakdown. A groundbreaking study from Emory University found that Tai Chi practitioners over 70 had reaction times comparable to people 20 years younger and maintained their walking speed 32% better than non-practitioners over a 10-year period. The practice improves proprioception so dramatically that practitioners can often balance with their eyes closed as well, as most people can with eyes open. Research published in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that Tai Chi was more effective than physical therapy for reducing pain and improving function in seniors with knee osteoarthritis, with benefits lasting months after the practice ended. The weight-bearing nature of the movements increases bone density by 2.6%, 6%, annually compared to the typical 1%. Annual loss in sedentary seniors. Barbara, a 77-year-old who started Tai Chi after 2 falls, hasn't fallen once in 3 years.